Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Mommy Monday video. This is the first non-symptom related video that I'm filming about this pregnancy. It's not like an update video. It is a baby products that I am buying for my second baby. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I've actually been talking about this a lot on my Instagram. So if you're into baby stuff, if you're currently pregnant or pregnant with your second, I highly recommend you follow me over there. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. I have a 22-month-old. He's 22 months as of today. Holy moly. Although you guys will see this video in a couple of weeks. I am also pregnant with my second baby. It is also a boy, so I'm gonna have two boys. Luckily, I saved pretty much, I saved everything from when he was an infant, my first. So originally I was like, gosh, there isn't a whole lot of things that I need to buy for this second baby. But when it really got down to it, I made a list because that is completely who I am. I will show you guys here. Can you see that? This is an Excel spreadsheet. These are all the things down to diapers, wipes, diaper paste. I tried to get down to the nitty-gritty of things that I do need or want to buy for this second baby, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. I think a lot of us think like, oh, second baby, you're not really gonna have to buy anything, and that is true. We're gonna have the big things. We have a crib, we have a swing, we have a bassinet, we have all of the gadgets, all of the clothes. I don't have to buy any clothes. But as far as like replacement items or just new stuff that has come out, because a lot of new stuff comes out like every single year. Okay, so the first thing is kind of a necessity is a double stroller. What we currently have for my son is a single stroller, and I wish I would have thought ahead when I made my registry for my first baby and thought about it and thought about putting on a stroller that expands into a double stroller, but ours doesn't. Luckily it was very inexpensive, but I've had my eye on UPPAbaby. Since before my son was here, my first son, I just kept thinking like, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. I can't do it. I can't justify it. But now, since I don't have to buy a ton of stuff for this baby, I feel like I can kind of justify the price now. So the UPPAbaby Vista is the one that does expand into a double stroller. But you can't just buy the UPPAbaby Vista. You have to buy the UPPAbaby Vista, the rumble seat, which is the second seat that attaches to it, all of the adapters, and then our car seat will not attach to the UPPAbaby Vista, so I need to buy a car seat that attaches to the UPPAbaby Vista. So I've had my eye on the Nuna Pippa. Next thing on my list is an extra camera for our monitor. So my son is actually napping right now. So we have the summer infant camera monitor, and I bought it because it does have the ability to add on a second camera. So we had to buy that second camera though. And of course it's been 2.5 years since I've bought that thing. So that particular model has been discontinued. I had to scour the internet for that particular model's add-on cameras, and luckily I found it on Amazon. Next thing on my list is the Owlette Smart Sock 3. So we used the Smart Sock 2 for my first son. It worked great. I highly recommend it. People ask me all the time. It was wonderful for us. We used it until he was 20 months old. Sadly, it stopped charging, which happens. I contacted Owlette and said, hey, your product stopped charging. And at that point I was outside of my warranty window. So they are not gonna send me a replacement. I have to buy an entirely new Smart Sock. Now they have the Smart Sock 3, which is essentially the same exact thing. It just charges a little bit different, which is probably good. That's a big purchase. That's a big one. The stroller is the biggest, most expensive purchase that we need to buy. And then I would say the Owlette is probably the second most expensive. Okay, I have a lot of just room stuff. So standard room nursery items. So for example, a bookcase, a dresser organizer, a sound machine. So we have the Hatch baby sound machine for my son. It's amazing. I love the fact that it's Bluetooth, so I can turn it on and off with my phone. I can switch the sounds from my phone. I can turn the volume up via my phone. So I'm gonna get the same exact one for my second son. I also have blackout curtains, curtain rod, changing pad. So that was another thing I was so my son will be 2 years and 2 months old, 3 months old, 2 months old-ish. So what is that, 26 months when the baby is born. And I've teetered back and forth on whether or not he will still be in diapers. I'm pretty sure he will still be in diapers. I don't think he's gonna be ready to be potty trained until he's 2.5, maybe even closer to 3. So I will have 2 in diapers for a while. So changing pad, wipe holder. Luckily we already have a second diaper pail, like for the diapers. And then of course more room stuff. So I have ceiling fan, decor for the nursery, all of that stuff. I'm trying to buy that stuff soon-ish because my family's gonna be in town in September for my oldest's birthday. And I think that's the perfect time to set up the nursery. Okay, the next kind of more expensive item on my list is a mattress for the crib. That is something that I don't want to have two cribs. I think they're so expensive, and eventually my oldest is going to grow out of his crib probably in the next 6 months or so, at least I'm hoping. So my plan is to take his crib, move it into the baby's room, and then replace his crib with either a toddler bed or a full-size bed. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to decide which one I want, but if I get him a full-size bed, then I can just move everything over to the baby's room, like the mattress covers, everything. But if I upgrade him to a toddler bed, he keeps his mattress and the baby's gonna need a new mattress. I have a lot of little things on here. So I have a box of newborn diapers, new pacifiers. That is something you definitely don't wanna reuse with your second baby, is pacifiers. Bottle nipples, those are things that you just need to throw out. You can use the same bottles, but as far as like the nipples go, you'll want new ones. I have a tube of diaper paste on here, new valves for my breast pump. So I do have my Spectra, I think it's S2 from when I had my son. So I know insurance, I'll have to check. I think it's every 2 years they will send you a new breast pump. So I still need to look into that. I haven't got there yet. I would really like a wireless breast pump like the Willow or the LV. I don't know. If I have to buy out of pocket, that's gonna be a huge expense. That's gonna be the second most expensive thing, you know, aside from the stroller and the car seat, because those are around $500 or $600. So I'm hoping insurance will cover a wireless pump, or at least part of a wireless pump. But I do want to have my Spectra ready just in case. I'm familiar with my Spectra. I know how it works. So I want to get new valves for it though. I think that's the only thing I need to replace is the valves. I'm pretty sure the cords are fine, but I need to look at it just to make sure. I know I can like boil or sanitize all that stuff. More room stuff here. So I have a laundry basket, gas drops, which is not a room thing, but you know what I mean. Hangers, nightlight, closet tab organizers, a lamp for his bedroom, newborn laundry detergent, bottle brush. Oh, the Frida baby nose sucker. They have an electronic one now. So we have the manual one and we still have a bunch of filters left over. So that's one thing where I'm like, I probably could reuse it. But they have an electric one now, which would make things so much easier. I have nipple shields for myself. Frida Mom postpartum underwear. So that's something that wasn't a thing when I was postpartum with my son. I used either my own underwear or the mesh panties from the hospital, which I did not like. So I want to get the Frida Mom ones though. They look really, really nice. I have the Ergo Baby Embrace on here. So this is just a new product that wasn't a thing when I had my first. We have the Ergo Baby, is it the Omni 360, I think is what it's called. Love it, but it's definitely too big for an itty bitty newborn baby. The Ergo Baby Embrace is definitely for more like newborns, like itty bitty infant newborns. Kite Baby has these really awesome like toddler blankets. I want to get one for my first son, and then I think I want to get like a matching one for the baby as well. Oh, another thing I have on here. So I learned, so we have the DockATot from our first baby. And we have a cover, like a second cover for the DockATot, which was a lifesaver because your baby's gonna spit up, poop, pee, whatever all over it. But it's kind of a pain because you gotta unzip it, you gotta put the little thing in there. So I actually learned that changing pad covers fit on top of the DockATot and the Snuggle Me like perfectly. So I have a couple of those on here too that I would like to get. They're not must-haves, but they're like, I would like to get those. Diaper pail refills. And then of course I have the LV breast pump on here. So that is it. So you think you don't need a ton for your second baby, but then when you really list it out and you look at it, you're kind of like, And you list out all the prices. You're like, maybe it's a little bit more than I expected. So thankfully he's a boy, so we don't need to buy any clothes. That is it. So if there's anything that I forgot that you guys thought were must-haves for your second kids, let me know, because of course I'm totally new to this second baby thing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I've had so much fun just prepping for this second baby. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.